Hey, this is Jackie with West Coast Connects, and I just want to shoot you a quick little video just to go over a few tips and tricks that you guys could do in-house that would help bring in more business using your website and Google Business Profile. So I went ahead and pulled up your site, and I've been taking a look at it. This all looks I like the colors here. This looks good, the pictures and the layout. I did notice that you guys service several different locations, Carthage, Knoxville, Cleveland, Mount Juliet, Murfreesboro. So I'll just give you an example for one of the locations, so Mount Juliet. But one of my first and biggest tips would be to add some content on your homepage, and then also your location pages. I would treat those as home pages as well. Google likes to see in between 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage. Content is king. So you want to implement the keywords that you want to be found for within the content as well. That way, when Google starts to crawl your site, the Google bots stay on longer and start indexing you for more. Another good tip would be to save your pictures as keywords. That's considered content. And then having this click to call here is really helpful. I would suggest putting a submission form somewhere close to the top. That helps with conversions as well. So I input your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. So the UR and the DR is what we'll look at first, and that's the strength and trust that your site has with Google. And this is on a scale of 100, so you want to keep these pretty balanced and moving up continuously. And you also want to make sure your location pages are just as strong or strong enough to beat out your competitors. So you have 7,780 backlinks, and those are coming from 237 referring domains or websites. Now, what a backlink is, it's your website linked to another site that points direction back to you. But the thing is, not every backlink, they're not all created equal. So some are spammy and some are more authoritative. So you really want to go after the links that are more authoritative and relative to the niche that you're in are going to send power to the site and not just do nothing or suck power. So you guys are coming up for 685 keywords, and you're getting about 691 organic traffic a month to your site. But then considering all of the locations that you service, this traffic number could be potentially huge. So if we look at some of the keywords that you are indexing for, things like, so if you are pretty much in Tennessee, so roofing Tennessee would be a pretty good one. There's 200 searches a month for that. And you are in the second position. You're getting about 30 people a month from this keyword, so that's good. Now, having more location-based keywords that you're coming up for, like roofers, Cleveland, Tennessee, there's 100 searches a month for that. You're in the sixth position, so if you're up in the top 3 or first position, you're going to get a much bigger chunk of the search volume. Let's see, roofing Knoxville, Tennessee, there's 400 searches a month. You're in the 12th position. Knoxville, Tennessee roofing 400, roofing companies in Knoxville 500, roofing Murfreesboro, Tennessee 250, there's another 450, 500. So basically once you are ranking for the keywords that you are going for, a percentage of that total volume is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, turn into a customer. So since you do service multiple different areas, there is a ton of search volume out there and a lot of opportunity. So then if we look at the Juliet area, so roofing Mount Juliet, Tennessee, roofing contractors, Mount Juliet. So there's 50 searches, 30 searches, roofing company, Mount Juliet, 20 searches. So that's kind of an example of some keywords that you could add to the Mount Juliet location page. And then if we look up roofing company Mount Juliet, what comes up first is the map pack. And this is super, super imperative to come up in because you're going to get about 30 to 40% of traffic going to your website or giving you a call right from here. So you want each location to be coming up in the map pack and expanding out in the locations and broadening that. And also broadening the keywords that you are coming up for. So there's a few ways that you can do that. You want to continuously add good reviews. You want to reply to those reviews. You want to make sure your business name, address, and phone number for each location is the same across the entire internet, because Google doesn't like to be misled. You want to make sure that full 750 character About Us section is filled out with keywords in there. Posting branded photos weekly is very helpful. Posting geolocated or geotagged photos is helpful, along with citations, which is your business name, address, and phone number, and things like Yellow Pages or Yelp. And you're going to want to do this for every single location, because Google is just a big popularity contest. So you want to make sure you give out your information to as many people as possible, and then they're going to start to trust you more. So then when we go into the organics, you'll have Owens, Angie's, Yelp. So these are pretty easy to outrank. So you want to make sure you're adding that content. And then the first top competitor is Bluebird Roofing. So then if we, just as an example, since Mount Juliet is so close to Nashville, and you could really bring in so many customers from this area, since it is basically within a short driving distance and relative to the area that you're servicing. So again, there's the map pack. What comes up here is the Google Ads. If you're not running Google Guaranteed ads, it takes a little bit longer to get Google Guaranteed, but it's definitely worth it. It's going to help you save money when you're running highly targeted ads and bring in business quickly. So then the top competitor here is Nashville Roofing, and if we take a look at their site, it's really basic, not a lot of content, so that's going to play in your favor. And you're going to do this research for every location that you're servicing, and that way you know what you need to do to beat out each location. So then if we take a look at where they're sitting, they have 140 referring domains for their Nashville page. Let's see, you guys had 237. So then if we look at your Mount Juliet page, then it'll tell us how many referring domains that has. And so that way you can incorporate some of the Nashville. So it's 15 referring domains for that. So then they're coming out for 194 keywords, getting 882 organic traffic a month. And this is just for Nashville. So we look at some of those keywords: roofing company, Nashville, Tennessee, Nashville roofing company, Nashville, Nashville, Tennessee roofing. I mean, there's a lot of good examples just right here to be able to incorporate into content. And if you want just a Nashville location page, that would be huge. You've got 300 people a month that search this, 600, 350, 600, 150, 150. So there's a ton of potential leads here once you start getting ranked. And so again, this is going to apply for any of your locations. So I do hope this video was helpful. I would absolutely love to hear your feedback and thoughts. If there's anything else you'd like to have seen, you can reply via email or give me a call. My number is 423-329-7787. Thanks so much.